right, good evening. All right, I am ready to start playing some Pick 2, and I'm just really excited about this because you can actually, I feel like I should have been thinking about this more often using this stuff for Pick 3, even Pick 4. So, but I'm going to just stick with this for now. I'm going to show you a couple things. So I got this new chart on here. This is for Pick 2. Now, I want to show you a few things on it. First of all, I wanted to make the video earlier, but I didn't have time. But you'll notice that this is what I seen earlier. Right there. See that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pink in a row. Okay? Look at that. I knew there was going to be a change. Now, I didn't research it. I didn't know what it was going to be. But I did say in my head, I thought if I can get it and make a video, I was going to say it'd probably be a blue, but it could be a yellow because they're both right there. But the blue is the most outstanding. It just so happens that hit. But this is pretty cool because what you're able to do with this is the existing SB pairs right now. So just like on the Pick 3, it's right here, single box pair patterns. So this is what we're looking at. And what's nice is I didn't change it. I did not add doubles to it because I didn't want to mess with it. And honestly, this is a double right here. So when there's a blank, when there's an orange, that's a double. Okay. And then you'll see here, there's another update here. I did this also for the Pick 3. So go to Texas Evening, I'll show you. So you can see here 0 to 3 key, right? Whenever a 0, 1, 2, or 3 is used. But this one here is when a 0, 1, 2, or 3 is also used with a 7, 8, or 9. So there has to be one of those keys because they hit pretty often in the Pick 3. So the lowest winning digit and the highest winning digit, basically. You know, I mean, one could just do the 4 through 6 too, but I'm doing 7 through 9 because that's what I like to look at. A lot of times I'm sitting there trying to calculate that, so I don't know if that'll help anybody, but I like to watch that because if it goes out for a few days, it's normally coming back. And if it comes back, a lot of times it does hit with the 0 to 3, which really brings it down, quite a bit. So to have a good starting point. So back to the Pick 2. This is pretty awesome. So I'm pretty excited. And this is going to have the draw right here. And it's going to be the box form of it right there because you can follow both. And apparently you're going to be able to play both if you want to. And we'll see how that all comes out tomorrow. But here's a sum. And I just kept it real clean, even odds. I like this. I really like this. So I have a folder already made. That's just for the Pick 2. So this is, first of all, check this out. See how I said there's pink there? I didn't change this yet. So see how this is not changed under the chances. Let me see if I had it under frequency. I have chances. So the pink was the most due. See, now I can't change it to the other one because it's gonna end up. See. Wait, am I in the wrong one? Because pink was used. No, blue was used. Yeah, so blue was pink was being used like crazy. So blue now just hit. See? So earlier, that's what I seen. So earlier, I'm just excited because see, you can use this now. You can use the chances chart to reduce your Pick 2, and you're able to look at the colors. I mean, let's just look at another one real quick. Let's just go look at another one. I'll show you how awesome this is going to be. Well, first of all, so if you didn't think it was going to be a pink, okay, just go to, if you want to play them straight, you're ruling out the pink, which I would have done today, and then the blue is the top one. But here's 30 and here's 30, so that's 60 numbers that are possible if it's a single, right? And I mean, majority of the time, it's a single. I mean, look at all the singles. Doubles drop in there every now and then. So, you can just look at the span between here and here. I mean, gosh, I'm not even going to focus on them. I'm just going to focus on keys that are due, curve line. I'll show you what I have in my folder here, and then I'll get back to this. So this is what I'm talking about. With the frequency chart and stuff, you're going to be able to see what color's out. And you can tell that the colors flip so fast. You know, like this one here, you can tell something else is going to hit. Just like I do with the other pick 3 and pick 4. So, and I'm going to keep open the new chances chart. And I'm going to keep open a frequency chart. I'm going to see, this will give me the keys. So we're going to do the keys. Right now I have it on pre-sorted, but just do all keys. Not do 8 years. I'll probably do like 20 to 50 draws or so. So right now 6 and 8 are at the top of the game, right? And look at that, 6 was used tonight. So I'm going to keep open that one, and I'm going to keep open this one here so I can follow the, let's see when I refresh this if what was used. Okay, so this gap right here, alt 5, look at that. Good chance that that's going to be coming back. And I don't even know what that is. It's probably a 2 and a 7 maybe, or 2 and a, maybe a 2 or 7. I'll have to look that up because I'm so familiar with the pick 3 one. I know they're probably the same. I just don't know. Yeah, because see, this is a 4 or a 9. This is a 3 or an 8. I think this is a 2 or a 7. And I think this is a 1 or a 6. And then I think this is a 0 or a 5. Yeah. So tomorrow, I'm thinking, I said a 2 or a 7 maybe for Florida. So I'm going to work with that. Jumping back and forth between the V tracks and then also like A tracks. See what's going on there. Here we go. That one there, but it's been on 9. So I'm not really, I have to get used to pick 2 because it seems to be obviously it's going to be a little different. I'm not going to hit as often. So this one's out 6. It's been on 7. It's been on 9. See, I'm going to have to get used to that. Learn how this works a little bit. But I think it can help me in my game for pick 3 too. And I'm going to keep open the expectation chart, mainly because then I can look at like this kind of stuff here at 50 days, top hitting ones and stuff, hot charts. I think these are awesome. I mean, look at that low high has been demolishing it. 18 draws. And then I'm going to keep open the 1 to 10%, which is awesome because look at this. Let's see if this changed tonight. Maybe it didn't, but let's see if District of Columbia yellow changed. I don't think it did. Is it refreshing? So that did not change. So District of Columbia evening. So let's go look at that one's. Yellow is due. Yellow hasn't hit since the 1st. That's coming back for sure. Look at that. Heck yeah. That's 30 straights to look at. You know, and I wouldn't play all of them. I'd just go look at keys that are due and mess around with it. And you should get it down to at least 10, you know. Profit in that too. So let's see, where was I? So I'm going to keep open 10% filter so I can look at the colors. I can look at the, you can actually single it out too for like pink. Like right now, like which ones are the most due in each color. You can also do that on the chances chart too. A lot of times I keep this open to the graph. It's easier for me to understand. Just easier for my mind to see it in the beginning. So let's see. So okay, colors, color combos. There wouldn't be combos because there's only one poll at a time. So you can do SBPP colors. So right now, Florida evening, that's blue, just hit. I'm going to look at this stuff in the frequency chart too, because this, now I can see like, let's go to that District of Columbia evening. And then let's go to, let's just go to numbers, because it's pick 2 and go all the way down to my SBPP colors. And you'll see, look at that. Blue is dominating. It's crazy. So, and then this is 50 draws. So let's go to, now this one I like to look at, the most recent draw. I'm just used to it in my head. So 23, 11, 11. So let's go to 10 draws. So look at this, yellow has not hit in over 10 draws. I normally jump it up to 2 weeks for 14, still out. And then the next one, 4 weeks, yellow hits 5 times. So I will jump around from 1 week to 10 days to 14, and then sometimes to 20. But I mean, really, at 10 to 14 is a good marker. You go through the states to see which ones do. Now here it doesn't matter. Well, like I'm not sitting here trying to find times drawn because there's only 3 of them. So the yellow though is the most due right now in the evening. That should be coming back. And remember, if you go to boxed, that's only these 15 boxed numbers. One of these will be hitting soon, guaranteed in Colombia. Is it tomorrow's evening? Maybe, but I mean, I have to study this stuff a little bit. But you can jump around, go to Florida. Now, doing this, you're going to probably want to go back to the most recent draw, and then you're going to want to go see. They're going to balance out because they just flip so often, which is a benefit. You're not going to be waiting that long. Here we go, blue in Pennsylvania midday. Should be getting another blue soon. Look, it's only hit 1 time in 10 days, right? Now let's go up to like 30 days, see where that blue hits. Up 7. Let's go up to 60 days. Now the blue's at the top. See that? These are not going to stay out long at all. And at 10 to 15, 14 days or so is a good marker. Let's see, there's not many states on this really. So midday in Canada. I'd say a pink or blue is going to be hitting tomorrow. Maybe you can get over to like a week and maybe one will be yellow. Nothing yellow. Let's go over to mid-evening here. So yellow is due in the evening. Let's see if it's still at 10 days. It's still at 10. See, that's what I'm saying. It can help you. This can help you. Now we're looking at the colors. You can also look at just the patterns themselves. Okay, and that's where I could get into this, looking at what's due. Let's just try that once. Let's go to 20 days. So Canada, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2. Maybe tomorrow's a 1. So if that comes from a 1, that would be pattern 8, 9, 2, 13, or 4. But I don't know how often these things flip right now. So let's go back to Florida midday. So Florida midday hasn't had a 1 in a while, but there's only 2 left, right? But they all cycle fast. So let's see, 7 and 12. We're at 20 days. Let's go up to 60 days, 7 and 12. So 7, 12, 4, and 3 times. Let's go to 30 days. Well, that's interesting. That's when to see what it's at like a year. I have on no sort. Let's go descending. The 7's a bottom feeder. 12, same thing pretty much. But I mean, see how they balance out. This you can't even really. I mean, watch if I go up to 8 years. That's gonna go. I mean, there's a pretty good difference there, but still, once you get up here, they just balance out. You want to look at like what's hot at that like 20, to 50 draws. You can see what's hot in the keys. Look what's hot in the curve line. Look in and out, all that kind of stuff. Okay. Well, I mean, I gotta switch that back over to that. See, I don't even know if I can. This is going to be a good thing to use. I'm going to study this out. But so you can do that. You can do the colors. You can do the single pair pattern. You can do each one separately. And then I don't know if you can do. I think you can do this too. Yeah, you can do this. This is the root sum of the actual pattern number itself. If you remember on my pick 3, I have this page. Let me just go to Texas or something. So this is these here. These are based on the root pattern itself. I mean, based on the actual pattern number. It's not the root sum that you normally think of. So that's what that is. So that could be interesting that you'd be able to look at that. Almost too many freaking windows. Gosh. Sorry, I got way too many windows open. So this is kind of cool. Because the high odd is what hits the most in the pick 3, so it'd be interesting. Well, they can. That's for the SBP. This is for the pairs. So this one here, these just flip like mad. So it might not be that helpful, unless one's yellow. If you can get to like a week or something. Let me see. Let's just see. So we're at 1-1. Okay, so perhaps that low even high is going to be flipping because they just flip so fast, right? So let's go to descending because I don't care about the times drawn right now. Looking at the bottom. So we got low even high odd. Oh, at 1, but let's see if we go up to 2 weeks. Let's see where they're at. High evens at 5. It's at 2. But anyway, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to think. So you can go to, here we go, high even is, it hasn't even hit in a week. Let's see if it's hit in 10 days. Hasn't hit in 10 days. Let's see if it hit in 14 days. See, we're looking, it did hit there, and we're looking at just the evening alone because that's going to give you the best. If you do it combined, you're going to have to go up just a little bit then. So 10, so high even, I would expect that to be dropping very soon. And what is that? You go to, if you want to play them straight, that would be these pairs right here. Or yeah, these straight pairs, 18 straight pairs. That's the reason why it doesn't hit as often, because there's less of them. But yeah, this is going to be cool. I'm going to write all this stuff down. I'm going to figure out the plan of attack for the pick 2 and go for it. And before I forget, this is really cool. I want to show this too before I go through the rest of my stuff. Go to the news right up here on the site and go to new and improved charts and statistics. So this is information because I have inside here in my inspection folder, I always keep this open here, like distribution. So it shows me like what's in each filter, stuff like that. Well, this is really cool. Like, look at this. This starts out at straight. Tells you obviously what straights are. New people look at this and can really help you what the lottery is, all 1,000 combinations. And you can pick out which lottery you're looking for, pairs. So like if you click on pairs, it's going to give you the pairs. It's going to give you information about that. And check this out. You can go down through all of this stuff. Everything like V-Track sums, or let's just see V-Tracks. Oh, and then you got to click one. So we're going to for pick 3. Look at this. V-Tracks is widely used filter that's been around for a long time. This filter is based solely on a number. Every option is numeric. Gives you the exact description of it. Gives you some examples and some what it is. I mean, this is super awesome. I'm going to be bookmarking this one for sure. You can do the same thing for pick 4. And then also, it has all my stuff in here too. It has everything in here. Like literally all the filters. But you can go to my single box pattern. Go ahead and hit pick 3. Gives you a little information on it. And here are the, which is even nice for copying too. So here's all the single box pair patterns. And here's the numbers that are associated with it. Very cool, isn't it? And then you can go down and look at, like we were just talking about the one for the SBP. And go ahead and click on that. So here are those numbers. You can see why the high odd hits a little bit because it's got a little bit extra numbers in there. That one dominates. When you see that at the 1%, it's going to be hitting pretty quick. So this gives you an idea of what it is. This is for the SBP. So you can actually do the one we just talked about, and that one is SBP. I get it. Mine is having a hard time finding it right there. and then go ahead and hit pick 3 again. And it gives you those ones. And this one's for, there's more of these because this is for all of the pairs. So, yeah, and you can see why high even hits the left less because there's not as many of them. There's actually a lot less of them. So, and then you can also do things by color, which is cool. Like we were talking about earlier, like I was telling earlier, how you can look at my my colors. Here, look at the new color combos. This is pretty cool. You can actually see the green, purple, and red for the SBP. Now you can get that from my information page too, but this is really cool because it just breaks it all down. So I'm going to share that. You can actually do the. This is cool too because I don't have the actual chart anymore for this. But this here gives you what's associated with that. Well, here, look at this 8 pair of sums. And look at the 8 pair of sums for pick 3. And this is so cool. So definitely check out this new information chart. Bookmark that because any questions you have or whatever filter you're following, even if it's not mine, whatever, you'd be able to get information on it. And then this is really cool here. Which one was it? The color combos, SBP color combos. No, that's the SBP. Go to the SB pairs combos. And here is the BPY. So remember, when anytime in the pick 3, when you see this right here, see tonight, that happened again, and midday. Whenever you see that flame, okay, but it can be sporadic like this. Look at this, look at that huge gap. That's why you want to look at the 1 to 10% filter and be able to see when you think it's coming. Don't just guess or sit there and play it because there's a good chance you're not going to hit it. Different for the pick 4 though. That one hits all the time. But that's another video. Oh, I got some more stuff on that too. But yeah, so that's what this is right here. So now go back over to the information page. You'll see there's the BPY. So anytime the BPY hits blue, pink, and yellow together combined, there you go. That has to be that boxed. Very cool. Isn't that cool? So this is really neat. You can do the same thing for the pick 4, which is going to be super useful. Here it gives you like examples. And then remember when all the colors have to be used. That's so cool. That's for the SBPP combos. You can do colors that do it differently than that one. Yep. I'm sorry. I'm sitting here just staring at this. I want to look at this myself later, so I'm going to leave that open. So back to the pick 2. So this, I'm going to keep this one open here. This one's so useful. So look at the high. Look at the high. You know that's going to flip. So watch this. Refresh. See that flipped the other day. It was so clear. That was ridiculous. I mean, I don't know much about the pick 2, but I knew that was going to flip. So it gives you the most highest occurrences right now. So even just hit. This is going to be really useful. And then also this one, check out this in and out and curve line back to back. I love this side by side stuff. Oh, look at that. Let's see if that changed up. I'm sure it did. Oh, it's been a while. Okay, I'm going to refresh that. Goes fast when you do mid and evening like that. So right now, no, I'm not going to sit here and break it down. And then I'm going to keep this open digit by position so I can look at all this stuff too. This where I can break down everything by digit, which is so awesome. You only got 2 numbers, so you make the most of it and really go for it, you know. Key B, so man, there's so many good filters. And then I got the this one here I probably won't be using much of. I'm actually gonna just probably get out of that one for now. And then the older Master Number Studio, I probably won't be using that much. This is it. So look at this. There's the new MNS for the pick 2 now. So you're gonna be able to do this How awesome is this? So if you think the blue is going to hit, go ahead and put it in there as S. You got to add all numbers right up here. I'm doing it straight on this one, so I'm just going to hit start. There's the 30 numbers, and then you can sit there and break it down with literally all the filters. So pretty excited about that. And then this one here is a pick 2 in pairs reduction tool. I just like this one. That's it for now. I mean, it's already enough. But my main thing is going to be the frequency chart and then my patterns here, because I can follow this from the colors, and I'm going to be able to really narrow it down to groups of what it's going to be and go for it. Like this yellow here in District of Columbia in the evening, that yellow is coming back. You can bank on it. Look at that. It drops in there. It's coming back. It's not going to keep staying out. It's just the way it is. So I'm pretty excited about that. And then I'm going to start looking at, like, I don't even know like what sums hit in the pick 2 the most and stuff like that. I have to I'm going to study that out and look at the frequency charts and see how frequent like sums hit, or, things like that. Like the 0 to 3, 7, and 9 probably ain't going to be too much use over here on the pick 2. But it's still interesting to have in there. See, I don't even know like what hits the most and stuff, so I'm going to look into that too. So, but I am ready to win pick 2, and go ahead and just look this up if you want, and follow my charts, and just keep an eye on the information page right here to find what those are right here, or in the new information chart. Keep this thing bookmarked for sure. So I did not do anything really for pick 3 right now, or pick 4. I've been just like looking at my pick 2 stuff, and I've been busy with work. So hopefully tomorrow I can get a good midday win. I might make a video in a little bit and try to break that one down. But I'm excited for pick 2. Hope everybody's excited for that. So have a good night.